What the hell is wrong with people today? Why am I sitting here in my studio having a wonderful bowl of malto meal, and I'm on my DVR watching Catfish on MTV, and they got this episode called Ramon and Paola. Now, Ramon is a little naive child that he wouldn't know sense if it slapped him in the face with a bat. And Paola, who ain't really Paola, she's Laura, whatever, I don't know her name. Hell, she ain't real, is the point. It's this big, hefty, burly girl that has been fooling Ramon into thinking that she's this thin, beautiful, model-esque type girl named Paola. Now, they got in contact with the girl whose pictures that this heifer has been using, and she sent Ramon a video. You know, Nev, the host of this show, got her to send Ramon a video saying, you know, that this is not me. I am in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship with you, but I am so sorry that this girl has lied to you. Fast forward into an episode, because I'm just pissed and I got to vent. Now, they get to her house, and he's face to face with this big hefty heifer who has been pretending to be Paola. And he says, well, why did you do it? She had the audacity, okay, the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to tell this boy that she was bored. What? Baby, you don't make fake profiles because you're bored. You don't get into somebody's life and start messing with people's emotions and mentality because you are bored. If you bored, you have to pick up a video game. Go play chess or checkers. Read a book. Then she had the nerve to go ahead and say that, you know, have an attitude. She had the nerve to have an attitude. And I was looking at my TV getting ready to punch my television set because I could not believe that this hefty burly heifer was sitting up here in front of this little boy telling him that the reason I played with your life and the reason I played with your emotions was I was bored. I didn't know that anything would come of it. And you knew. I tried to tell you and you knew. Then we get to Ramon. And we come to find out that in the midst of this romanticized fantasy, Ramon has sent this heifer thousands. I did not say hundreds. I did not say 20s. I didn't say a couple of dollars. Thousands, you know, the bracket right before millions, thousands of dollars. Bought her a Wii, sent her all kinds of gifts and things. And Ramon just conveniently forgets to tell Nev that, oh yeah, this fake Paola girl really tried to tell you that she was fat, that she was not this girl in these pictures, that she was hefty, that she was lying, not one, not two, but 3 times. She tried to tell you she was fake. She tried to tell you she was lying to you, that she was playing with your emotions, taking advantage of you, taking your money. Every time I think about that money, do you know what I could do with a few $1,000s? You could have sent that to me. I got bills to pay. You sending somebody you ain't never met thousands of dollars. I could punch you in the face for being so stupid. Anyway, she tried to tell him. He didn't want to believe it. And so he just kept texting her back saying, I don't want to believe that. You know, it's not true. I can't believe that. Tell me you're lying. So she said, okay, I'm lying. And Nev said, well, you guys both played a part in this. She tried to tell you that she was lying. You didn't want to believe it. So she kept the lie going. So you're both dumb. Both of you need special ed. You need to be on the short bus together, on side by side. And it does not, the foolishness does not stop there, people. It doesn't. I wish it did, but it don't. They go on to discover that this fake Paola girl done went and took that thousands of dollars that Ramon's stupid self done sent her, I'll punch you, and bought herself on the internet an engagement ring, mailed it to herself with his name on it, because the entire time she had been lying to this boy, her family knew, specifically her mama, and her mama's a big hefty cow her damn self, and she knew that this girl was lying and was getting gifts from somebody who thought that Paola was really Paola and found out she was a cow. This mother sat on their couch, because by this time by this time Nev is like, well, Ramon, how come you didn't tell us that she tried to tell you? And this fool said, oh, I forgot, I barely remember. The cameraman was so pissed he dropped his camera. He said, we was with you for hours. How the hell you forget something like that? So they all trying to do this intervention thing, trying to get it together. So Nev is in this girl's house sitting with her brother and her mama, and her mama is saying that, yes, I knew the entire time, but, Ramon's a liar too, and I'm looking at this fake Paola girl, and I'm going, what the hell is wrong with the only one that had some sense was the brother. The brother said, look, I ain't gonna lie, she's my sister and I love her, but she was wrong and she lied to your behind. She lied to you. And wasn't nothing right about that. So he the only one got some sense in this family. And she talked about, well, I just had self-esteem issues at that time. And when my father died and when my grandfather died, I just didn't have anyone to go to. It's called a therapist. That's what it's called. You go to school. You in school for criminal law. Girl, you committing all kinds of crimes. I don't know, I don't go to law school, but I'm just saying, if somebody was lying to me like that and had me giving them all kinds of money and things like that, that to me would be a crime. You'd be in jail. So you studying criminal law. You got 2 jobs. You work at McDonald's. Hell, don't they got counselors at your school? You going through self-esteem problems, get you somebody at school for free. Somebody who you don't have to lie to. Sorry, I thought about that thousands of dollars that Ramon sent out. Every time I think about that, I get mad. Debt need to be paid. I got bills need to be paid. And you up here giving some fake girl some thousands of dollars so she could buy a fake ring and tell her simple, I almost cussed, and tell her simple mama that she engaged to you. And you ain't never sent her no ring. She went and took that money that you done sent her and bought it online and then mailed it to herself. What the hell is wrong with y'all? What is wrong? And let me just say, I understand that we are in a time of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Skype and Uvu and all this wonderful technology and people across the world, across the country, you Skyping each other and you in love and y'all see each other and y'all face video with all kinds of whatever knots, FaceTime and Tango and all of these things basically that allow us to communicate with one another, across great distances. But to invest your time, your money, especially that large sum of money, your heart, your mind, your life, to invest all that into somebody that you have never met and have no proof or reason to believe that this person is who they say they are. You are dumb as hell. Okay? I just want to let you know, you're dumb as hell. Now, I understand it's internet love. I understand. They had a song way back in the day called Computer Love. I get it. Okay, I have been in a long-distance relationship. I have met people on, applications on my phone. I've met people on Twitter or Facebook and whatnot, and we've had conversations, became really good friends. But the point is, I'm not sending them thousands of damn dollars, Ramon. If you ever see this, I want you to know Daniel J from JayeSpotTV is telling you was dumb as hell. And the foolishness don't stop there, people. It doesn't. It continues on. He then, which is where I paused my DVR. I have to go back and watch the rest of the episode to see how this foolishness plays out. But he then tells this girl who has been lying to him all this time, well, how about we go on a date so that I can get to know the real you? What color is the sun on the world that you live in? Because ain't no way in hell I'm giving you a chance after lying to me for months, for laundering me out of thousands of dollars, after telling your simple mama that you are engaged with a ring that technically he did buy, but he didn't buy the ring itself. He gave her the money and she bought the ring and mailed it to herself. There's just no way in hell that I'm about to go ahead and give you any time. You have lied to me. Now all of the fault is not on the fake Paola Hefty Cow. You know, Ramon got some blame in this as well. And the blame I put on Ramon is that he's just plain stupid. Okay? That he's so naive and so introverted, I guess, that he doesn't know how to meet people. He probably had, you know, some social issues in himself. So this is probably the only way that he could date. I don't know what Ramon's problem is, but I know one damn thing. He dumb as hell. Cause ain't no way I'd be giving nobody thousands of dollars for nothing. Now, you paying phone bills and buying weed. Now, if Christmas come and you want to send somebody a DVD, you can get a DVD for $17. Yeah, you can get a DVD for $9 on Amazon.com. $9 I can understand. Okay, maybe $100. Maybe. It's a big damn maybe. $100, maybe. But thousands of dollars, I can't. Now, I will say this. MTV, you have created a show, you, Nev, and whoever the hell else. Y'all have created a show called Catfish that deals with this very issue because that's what the show does. I will say that to me, it is an updated version of Cheaters. Cheaters 2.0. But I just had to come and I had to vent on that. I know that this is not the regular type of video that I do. Generally, there's a whole lot of editing and nice graphics and all of that. And, but I just could not. Okay, it is Wednesday night, people. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's almost tomorrow. Okay? And I just so happened to eating my malto meal. I just so happened to press play on my DVR and watch Catfish for the first time, and this is the foolishness that I see. And for those of you that are out there creating these fake profiles, okay, messing with people's lives, just know that what you send out into this world is going to come back to you. And you don't mess with people like that. You don't mess up their livelihood. You don't get them to fall in love with something that is not real. You don't play with people's emotions like that. People die over stuff like that. All right, people get killed and murdered over things like that. Because when your heart is in something and you are passionate about someone or something, it drives you crazy. And we all know love makes us do stupid things. Hell, half of us got a list a mile long of exes we look back and say, what the hell was I thinking? Why was I with them? Because we do stupid stuff when we're in love. Or what we think is love. Or what we feel is love. So you don't do that. And for those of you that are online, on these apps, and you guys are dating, I don't know what to tell y'all. Hell, meet them. That's what I can tell. Meet them. See them in person. Know that who you are talking to is the person that you are talking to. Because this is just some... I don't know. I don't know how to feel. It upset me because I don't like liars. I don't like people that mess with other people's lives like that. And then I have an issue with people that are so stupid that you just fall for some stuff like that where you just give all of this stuff so freely and so soon. I'm going to go finish this episode to see how Ramon and this fake Hefty Paola girl, excuse me. I'm going to see how it all ends, how it all plays out, because I haven't seen the end. I'm almost there. But I just had to comment and share that because it really bothered my spirit. Stop lying to people. Stop creating these fake profiles and stop sending thousands of dollars to somebody you ain't never met. Good night. Thousands, I'll punch you in the face. D-A-N-Y-O-L, Daniel J. That's my